Thursday, March 19th, 2020. Linda here at my quirky quarter acre, and guess what? It's still raining. I think we're either going to have to grow webbed feet or get a boat. The good news is that I can see the onions and the lettuce and the peas from here. I just can't believe how much rain we've gotten. It's pretty crazy. He insisted on coming outside with me. But I think as soon as some of that rain hits him, he's going to come running back. Yep. Friday, March 20th, 2020. It felt like spring had sprung earlier. We got up to about 73 degrees, which was just wonderful. It's already dropped back down to 58 though, so these guys, which have been outside enjoying some outdoor life, have to go back inside pretty soon. Especially the peppers and the tomatoes, because we don't want them to catch a chill. And our beautiful sunshine has gone away, and we are expecting, guess what? More rain. It's just about time to go in and fix some supper. I just put chicken in the oven, and while that is starting to cook, I wanted to give you a quick update and show you what I've been working on today. Here are the peas. These are the snow peas. The spinach is there. It's slowly growing. Now this is what I've been working on today. I showed y'all that I had the PVC pipe and that I wanted to put something more permanent here that would work better than the bamboo, since the bamboo was just a temporary fix. I initially thought that I would be able to take the long pieces of PVC and bend them over, but they didn't bend very well. So I cut them into pieces, and I discovered something very interesting. I didn't have any stakes to put these in the ground with, and I thought maybe I was going to have to go buy some rebar or something like that, and I'm really trying not to spend any money right now. But I discovered that these metal pipes that came off of the old carport frame, the one that got all bent up from the snow load, actually slide down inside these plastic bits perfectly. Not only that, but if I pull the pegs out of the raised beds where they're joined together, the pipe goes down in the hole and it goes down into the ground fairly deeply. Since the peg was already there, I have a start for a hole, so it was pretty easy to put those in. Slide the pipe over it, put a 90-degree elbow on each side, and cut a 4-foot piece for the middle. I had initially asked for 8 pieces of 8 feet each for the PVC pipe, but my dad, being my dad, brought me 10 pieces of 10 feet long pipe, so I actually had plenty that I could cut into pieces and put one in every single join of the raised bed sections, which are 4 feet long. So that's going to be 4 foot apart. These short pieces are 18 inches high. The center pieces are 4 feet wide, or 4 feet long, because the beds are 4 feet wide. And all I had to buy were these elbows, which I got at our local Rural King, and they were, I think, 40-something cents a piece. And I forgot to put my hammer away. That's not very good practice. I do need to go get some more elbows. I'm gonna need 16 more because I have 8 more sets of those to assemble. I did get some of the poles and the PVC pipes on the sides, but quite frankly I was getting really hungry and really tired, and it started to get cold and windy. So now, even though it's going to get cold tonight and it's going to be cold tomorrow and it's probably going to be cold the next day, it's not going to freeze. At least that's the projected weather forecast, so we should be okay not having the row cover on there. But the reason I did it this way was because the PVC pipe wouldn't bend properly, and the row cover that I have is 8 feet wide. So 18 inches on each side makes 3 feet, and then 4 feet across. That's 7 foot of length up and over and down, and that gives me about a foot, so about 6 inches on either side to pin it down to the ground once I put the row cover back on. I also thought that after I'm done with the row cover, I could probably put some kind of a trellis up there, maybe put some chicken wire across the top or something like that for the vines, like a cucumber, if I put that in there. That's going to be for another day though. Right now, you can probably tell it's getting windy again, and I need to make supper, so that's all the update for Friday. I did manage to get 10 bags of compost. So those are for the front bed project, which I will undertake soon. And should I get any more, or should it be leftover, which I really don't expect, then I can put it out there. I also need to get started putting the landscape fabric, the weed barrier down. Even though everything is still super wet and squishy, I'm trying to do as much as I can, and I'll be that much further ahead by the time the ground dries out enough to actually work. Monday, March 23rd, 2020, and as much as I hate to have to pot things up, I'm going to have to pot things up. I went yesterday and got some peat pots because those were the only things I could find. I would have liked to have had some plastic cells that were a little bigger, but no luck. But everybody in the greenhouse is out here. Yesterday I put the cilantro and the cinnamon basil and sweet basil into their permanent homes for the summer. I left them out here overnight and they look fine. I know cilantro is a little more cold hardy than basil, but I have plenty of seeds if I need to replant. I just have a feeling that they're going to be okay. Finally got that catnip trimmed up. And got the mint trimmed up. I did run into a bit of a problem with the row cover project, however. I went out yesterday to pick up a few groceries, and I also was looking for the PVC elbows. Couldn't find a one. Now, I'm not sure why there's been a run on those, but the store didn't have any. So I'm on hold with that right now, but I will go ahead and try to get all of the pipes put in so that I can get the PVC on those, and then as soon as I do find elbows, I'll be ready to go with the bars across. Good morning on Tuesday, March 24th. It's raining again. Yesterday I got out and repotted some things, potted them up, and they are all back in the greenhouse now since it got pretty cool overnight. And I did try one experiment, which I'll show you in just a second. And other than that, things are moving forward slowly. So yesterday I didn't have enough room to put all of these things back in the greenhouse. So the things that are maybe a little cold hardier, I put in this box. and put the lid on it, and they seem to have done well overnight. Those plants on top are lettuce that is kind of hanging on. I don't know whether it's going to be worth planting or not, but I just left them out here to see what they do. I can see through there that they're doing fine. Those are the marigolds, the hollyhocks, the status, and maybe a couple of other things. I got these 2 big containers yesterday. We had to go out anyway to get some food, and so we stopped at the farm store, the Row King. I was looking for more of these to finish my row cover over the raised bed, and the store where I got the containers only had 1 of these. So we decided to go to the local hardware/home improvement store, which was still open, and I found the rest. So I got all of the ones that I needed, and as soon as this rain stops, I'll be able to get back down there and finish that up. You see, all of these have gone into larger pots. And that's why there's no room in the greenhouse for the flowers. I still need to sort through the pepper tray because I have some empty cells in there. The tomato plants are getting pretty big. Some of those might benefit from being potted up. And the squash are looking beautiful. Some gourds and squash. And a silly kitty cat that's about to get himself in trouble. Okay, it's Wednesday, so that means I'm going to edit the video and wrap things up for this week. Right now I have a cake in the oven because, you know, cooking and eating is a favorite pastime when you're stuck at home. It is a sugar-free cake, however. I'm gonna plant some more cat grass, wheatgrass for the cats, and check on my plants, and hoping to get the row cover frame finished up now that I have all my parts and pieces. And there's one more thing that I wanted to show you. Since it rained all day yesterday, I decided to try out my idea for some laminated garden markers. Instead of writing on the outside, I wrote on the paper and then ran it through my laminating machine. These are all the things that I already have planted that I need to put down in the garden so that I can keep track of what is where before I have so many things planted that I forget. And these are all the things I still have to get in the ground. So the next 3 days we are not supposed to get any rain, and so I am planning to get outside as much as possible while the temperature is warm and dry, and do some digging and lay down some weed barrier and get busy. I also want to give a shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And I am happy to be sharing my journey with you, and I hope that it's helping you in some way, at least if nothing else, giving you a laugh. Some of my experiments don't go so well, but that's okay because I'm learning. Everybody have a great week. Stay safe where you are. Stay healthy. Thanks for watching.